Greetings, YouTube, and whoever happens to watch this. I'm Rhett, and today I'm going to do my best to illustrate what I am having wrong with or what's going on with my jukebox. As far as I can figure out, it seems to be a pretty common issue. It's the scans twice, plays nothing. But from what I've seen, it's usually a consistent problem where it just doesn't do it at all. I have a does it sometimes, and the circumstances keep changing. It used to do it on power off, or if I powered it back on, it wouldn't do it, and then if I performed a certain action, it would go away, and I could use the jukebox until I turned it off. That was about a week ago, and since then I've gone through it properly, greased the motor. I haven't greased any of the connections yet because I'm a lazy fuck. But so this has been sitting. I pulled this out, and I apologize in advance if I make anybody cringe with how I'm handling this thing, because I'm assuming I'm doing it right, but I really don't know. So I'm just gonna make a selection here. Let's just do B1. We'll see if it picks it up. There's about a 50% chance it won't. And it didn't. So, this will give me time to illustrate. Shut off the motor here. Illustrate what my problem is. So if hopefully I'm getting this. If I come back here and bump that twice, what that is, as far as I can tell, is for the popularity. So it is at H2 right now. So yeah, this is moved down. I just reset all these. So if you'll watch that, don't shock myself. Wait, I lost it. Well, I at least did it once. But maybe if I can actually show the that right there. So doing so, now it should play the record if I select B1 and restart up the motor. And it probably won't, but we'll find out. Okay, so it's going to be a stubborn bastard. But that usually solves the problem. I have absolutely no idea why. Also, side topic, does it usually stop on R8? My model is a 1967 Seeburg LS1. And I don't know if that's honestly the issue, so I'm going to power cycle it here. Because usually that causes weird... Oh, I know why I wasn't playing. It's because I had it in the fucking not play position. Well, power cycle... See, originally power cycle used to cause the issue, and now it fixes the issue. So you can sort of get my confusion as to what the fuck's causing this. So, cap credit should still be established. Oh, right. There we go. Nope, still won't. So, that's another issue I'm having, is where I will perform selection, and the motor doesn't move. It doesn't go to engage. However, if I start it manually using the service switch, it will, and if it'll play the record, if it wants to, it will. Otherwise, it'll scan twice and play nothing. So, let's pop this, and then try it. See, it does that. So if I spam this, eventually, it should. Maybe a different selection. Now there's all my selections. So I guess start it up manually. But I don't know. The issue with it not starting was a recent development. And it not wanting to play a record at all in the instance. It's only happened to me twice. Usually it'll just resolve itself. If I shut it off and leave it for like a half an hour, it'll go back to be willing to play a record. I gotta establish more credit now. I apologize in advance for the guerrilla nature of how I'm shooting this. I really don't have any other method currently of how to do this. And I'm doing this on my phone because I don't feel like properly filming. So, but yeah, that's my main issue. I've heard it's 3 things: readout, write-in, or trip. I understand 2 of those. I'm not entirely positive what readout is. I can only guess it's the sensor that moves along the tour mat, all the little bumps that are along there and there, wherever. I can only guess that's what readout is that sensor. In which case, that makes most sense to me, because if you'll look at this, the sensor, which is that unit right there, right next to the popularity sensor, and if this is vibrating that and causes it to work, I don't know. It's a theory, and if I'm thinking about this right, that makes sense to me. Otherwise, I have no fucking idea. So yeah, if anyone out there could possibly help me on this, I am completely greenhorn. I do have electrical experience minorly with pinball machines. I do understand how some of this works. I've read the manual to the best of my ability, so please don't RTFM me. I've done my best to understand this on my own ability, and that's why I'm now reaching out to the community for help. But thanks for watching, and have a good night.